Thanks in no small part to the popularity of Max Verstappen, the Netherlands is back on the F1 calendar. So welcome to the boisterous atmosphere of Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Antonelli, Max Verstappen and Norris, Hamilton, Russell, Albon and Lance Stroll, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Isaac Hadjar and Lawson, Ocon, Gasly, Jack Doohan and Nico Hülkenberg. Behrman and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff. Hi, Gnomes. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands in today's race. So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Car in front is Yuki. Leclerc behind. Okay, DRS is now available. We're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Piastri's behind you now. Time last lap, 1 minute 17.6. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. the car ahead, and gap to the car in front, 3.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1:18.7. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. place. You're in second place. Car in front is Yuki. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 6.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Piastri's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Careful, the tyres have deteriorated significantly at this point. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Green flag. Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight into the pit lane, please. Alright, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race. Right. Again. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. That's Yuki behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 18.7. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.7 seconds. You're in first position, front of the pack. Piastri's behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. You've got 20 laps left until the end. There are 28 laps of fuel remaining, 28 laps. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, clear. I've got information on Stroll. Okay, they're out of this race. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Ocon behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 5 laps old, and the time last lap, 1:18.4. 5 seconds will be added to their time at the end of the race. P9, you're running P9, keep going. Okay, so gap to the leader, 5.4 seconds. Sights ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Ocon's behind you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 18 laps to go. And that's 26 laps of fuel remaining. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. Tyre condition still looking good. Nice move, good job. We're currently sat in 6th. The distance to the leader, 6.3 seconds. Yuki's in the car ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Norris behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. Time last lap, 1 minute 19.5. Okay, we've got 21 laps of fuel left. 21 laps. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.3 seconds. There are 20 laps of fuel left. Gap to your teammate behind, 0.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're currently 6th. And the time last lap, 1:19.4. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 4.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 13 laps old. Time last lap, 1:18.2. That's P5, you're in P5. Okay, gap to leader, 8.9 seconds. Russell's ahead of you now. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Norris behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.0 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.6 seconds. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 16 laps old, and the time last lap, 1:18.4. Okay, gap ahead, 8.2 seconds. Norris behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 18 laps old. Time last lap, 1:18.9. Systems all looking good, head down. 14 laps of fuel left, 14 laps. You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. Okay, car behind is Yuki. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 18 laps old. And the time last lap, 1:19.6. Gap to the car in front, 10.7 seconds. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 17.2. Okay, that last lap, 1:18.7. Okay, we've got a gap of around 10 seconds until you reach the next car. Keep pushing. Gap to your teammate behind, 3.6 seconds. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
What it is. We're just too slow, so it's impossible to keep them behind.
And it's the checkered flag for your Grand Prix race winner, Oscar Piastri.
And let's not underestimate how hard it is for these drivers to know exactly what's happening with the conditions. When you're in the car, you have drops falling onto your visor. It's hard to know whether those drops are actually sticking to the track, if water's building up, or if it's still dry. So it's a tough call to make, and it is really a question of risk versus reward. So great decisions made by this driver today.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. And your winner today, the man from down under. Congratulations, Oscar Piastri.